Whoa, whoa. It is I, your bunny deity, the one that you worship and adore so much so. Have you ever wondered about my lore? You know, there's an entire playlist of lore heavy ASMR, and a lot of my ASMR has a ton of lore. And I have a manga that's on this channel. I have an entire VR chat world that's completely public, and I have a lot of lore. I have an entire lore Bible, actually. I have a lot of lore. I have the world, I have the world building, I have Shiry, there's multiple characters. There's a lot with this lore, and a lot of the times I try to keep my ASMR kinda close to the lore. And in case you were ever wondering, or maybe you're a lore nut, maybe you really like lore, maybe you just listen to the ASMR to just enjoy the ASMR, which I don't blame you. That's totally fine. But if you're a fan of lore and you want to know what's going on, and it's just been too overwhelming to go through a whole bunch of different, like trying to search for specific ASMRs that might be lore heavy, having to look through all the lore quizzes that are on the community tab, all that kind of stuff. I have done it. I've done it. I made an entire video, a 50-minute long video, which is now on the other channel, of just my lore summarized. It has the world building, the two continents that we currently know of, all of the places in the continents, their governmental systems, the magic explained, non-magic explained, Shiry's backstory, Shiry's current story, Chomper's backstory, Chomper's current story, Yuki's backstory, everything, all the settings, even the lore of the Fluffle, which is you, the cute little mascot you often see kind of dancing around. That's you. You have lore too. If you've ever cared about that, if you like lore, or if you just want to hear me talk for 50 minutes, there is a video on my VTuber channel. It'll be linked. You can click up in the corner. You can click in front of your face. There will be a video at the end of this video that leads to the lore video. If you didn't know, I have a second channel. I'd really appreciate it if you subscribe to it. I literally post every single day on it. There's at least a clip, so you will always have your daily dose of Shiritonin. In case you didn't know that, second channel. I've had it for a while now, almost a year. Daily posting, and there's short videos, there's long videos, there's gaming videos, there's not gaming videos. There's something for everyone, as long as you enjoy it. I might even do stuff like creepypasta readings on it. Who knows? But I just posted both a 50-minute lore video, which is just all of my lore summarized. It's not in depth. It's kind of in depth. It's not like little by any means, but just to give an example of just the world building itself, there is a 15-page chapter 1 of just two continents and the settings in those two continents, and a little bit of lore of each of the set. So like, there's a lot of it. I've been creating this Shiry lore for 2 years now, and it's been constantly being added to. And in the future, it'll expand and go forward and do all of this stuff. It's not going to just stay in the same place. For example, in the next lore expansion, Yuki, who is the hot British fox man, which you might even get some ASMR from if you want some more of like seductive, more less cutesy wootsy wabbit, and more like a hot daddy fox. You might get some ASMR of that. And Chompers, who is cute little twin brother, who is very cute. I like him a lot. They will be introduced and will become a part of the flower shop, but that's the future lore. So right now we're just in the normal lore. Anyway, I don't want to get too into it because you should be watching the video, as long as it's something you're into. And even if you're not too into the lore, I'd still appreciate it if you subscribed to, my second channel, because I put a lot of time and effort into it. I've even put forth the, like, now I've actually hired 2 editors to make sure that daily content happens no matter what. And you know, I still do my own editing every Sunday. That's my own video, unless it's a clippy instead. Then it's the clippy one. But I'd appreciate it. I'm still, obviously, like, I've had this channel for a year. I'm still gonna be doing ASMR. You're still, you know, it shouldn't hamper this channel at all. It's just some people didn't even know. Some people don't know I play video games. Some people don't know I stream on Twitch. Some people don't know I have a ton of lore. I have a lot of lore. If you are someone who enjoys storytelling and lore and background characters and all that stuff, you are going to love my lore. I spent so much time into it. Like, my major when I was in college was journalism and film. So storytelling, something I've always loved doing, something I've been doing ever since I was a very, very young bud. So I really hope you enjoy it. The beginning of the lore thing, it's a little slow. It's a little slow. I get more into it once we get past the very, very confusing stuff. Like, and there's timestamps of everything. So if you don't really care about the world, but you want to learn more about the characters, I spent the time watching the entire video and timestamping everything, so you can skip straight to Shiry, or you could skip straight to Chompers, or the settings, or the Fluffle. You can skip everywhere you want. You can always go back to it, and anything, you know, this is just the summary of what we know so far, the basis, all in one spot. So you don't have to go clicking on like one ASMR video to the next ASMR video, to going into the VR chat world, to looking at the manga, to looking at this place, to looking at that place, to switching to another video. You just get to just all of it one spot. And on top of that, I don't know if you remember this, but I did a community post a while back. It's been a while at this point, where I asked, any question you have that is related to the lore, you may ask it, I will answer. So not only is there a 50-minute lore video, there's a 2-hour long Q&A video that is also posted on the second channel, answering every single question that you have asked me about lore, answering it to the best of my ability. So if 50 minutes isn't enough of me just talking, you got 2 hours of just questions that were asked about my lore. Literal 2-hour long. There was like over 100 questions. There were so many questions. And I did my best to answer all of them. And I you know, I was a little EP, so it'll probably have that nice ASMR voice that you enjoy. But I don't want to take up too much of your time. I don't want to make this like a 20-minute video. Thank you if you got this far into this video. I understand that ASMR, if I don't have it in the title, it's not going to get that many clicks. A lot of people won't care, which is why I made a second channel to begin with, to separate ASMR from non-ASMR. But if you waited this far, you went in this far, I really appreciate you. I appreciate it. And you're one of the true ones. You're one of the true ones. I appreciate you. Mwah. But yes, I hope you have sweet dreams, and you will have your regularly scheduled ASMR content, of course. I just wanted to make the little public service announcement that, 1, I have a second channel. I've had it for a while. And 2, if you like lore, there's the lore right there. You don't have to go scavenging for it anymore. It is summarized in one spot. It'll be linked below. It'll be in the corner. And at the end of it'll just kind of like go to it. It'll be one of like the boxes that pop up, you know? So thank you so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for checking out the video. Thank you for clicking. Thank you for staying. Thank you for listening. I appreciate you. And I hope you have wonderful dreams. Maybe I get to invade them and give you little kisses. So bye bye. Bye bye.